Hey everyone, just wanted to make a quick video about my 2019 Dodge Challenger Scat Pack. It's my first video on YouTube, so bear with me a little bit. I just got these puddle lights the other day for the bottom of the door. They're just projectors that project the Scat Pack logo. I think it'll look pretty cool, but first I just want to talk about a mod I did. The first mod I did to this car. It's the Hellcat air intake for the headlight down here. There's a couple of videos about it on YouTube, but I ran into a little bit of trouble that none of the other videos talked about. And as you can see, I already got the hood popped here, so I'll just raise this up. The installation is pretty easy. I am definitely not an expert or a car mechanic, and it was pretty easy. Just all I gotta do is undo these fasteners for the shaker air intake, and then undo this hose, obviously, and just loosen this screw down here for the, you can't really see it, but screw down there for this fastener to take that off. That's your intake, where your throttle body is, and then loosen this bolt, and the whole, your whole air box will come out. There's already a hole in here. I'm sure you've seen it. So I'm pretty sure they want you to do this mod. It definitely helps a lot with the intake air temperature. The only thing you have to do is drill 4 holes in the intake carefully. You don't need to take out the filter, but just be careful when you're drilling those holes. The one problem I came into, once you get this, I already got the cover off here, it just pops off really easily. There's a little cap that blocks the air intake from the factory, and looks like that. That is going to be back in here. There are two on this car. There was 2 screws that nobody talked about. It wasn't in the directions, but there's 2 like little hex screws that you need a Allen wrench or Allen key or hex wrench for. They were really hard to get out. It's like the second smallest hex wrench they make, and it's hard to get in there, and you can only do like a quarter turn at a time. And I dropped that Allen key about 4 times. Luckily my neighbor had a telescoping magnet he let me borrow to get the little Allen key back. So if you're doing this project, definitely invest in a magnet of some sort, because you will drop that Allen key. I don't know who Allen is, but him and his keys can get stuffed. Other than that, once you get that off, you get your holes drilled in there. You can install the this little ducting from Mopar, and just drop the airbox back in, hook everything back up, and you're pretty much good to go. So noticing a little bit better acceleration from it, a little bit better, definitely cooler intake temperatures, about 5 degrees above outside air temperature, to about 10 degrees when you're just cruising on the highway. So I think it helps a little bit. Hopefully it gives me at least 1 horsepower, not sure. Didn't dyno it or anything, just a cool little cheap mod. It's only $50, so it's even if you get 1 horsepower, I think it's worth it. Other than that, we'll talk about the puddle light projectors I got up next. Guys, so here's the puddle light projector for the left side door, driver's side door. I already did the right side because like you can see, there's no like sticker or label that says which side is which, left or right. So I figured that out. It's pretty easy to install. I did have a problem though, with an issue with the other side. These little connectors in there were bent, so I had to straighten those out with a screwdriver, and then it worked fine. So something to keep in mind, just double check your connectors. It's pretty easy. There's a clip on one side. Here is the stock one that's in the door, so there's a little tab there, indentation for you to stick a screwdriver in, and a little bit hard to pop out, but not too hard. So we'll take a look at that right now. Alright, so you got your light here, and you just stick your screwdriver under here like this, and then make sure that clip is depressed, and you just kind of pry the lights out. All right, once you get the light out, it's off now so you can see a little bit better. There's just a little tab right there holding the plug in. So you just take that and then you just pop the light out. Just pop the plug out. Like that, and then it should just pull off like that. All you gotta do is take your other light and then just plug it right in. All right, once you get it plugged in, you just there's a little knob on the back. You can actually adjust how you want it orientated. So I'm just gonna keep it parallel to the door, and then you just go underneath and you just slide it back in with that clip. And you can see you got the logo there. So I'm going to hit the lights and you can see how it looks. So you can see I did a pretty good job. It's pretty clear and crisp with the lights off, and you can even see it with the lights on. So I think all of them should do that, but it doesn't come from the factory like that. So until next time, be the power.